What's going on, guys? What it do? I'm so tired. It's literally almost 6 a.m. in the morning. I just got to St. Pete. I wanted to take you guys along with me for today, just so you can kind of get a glimpse of what it's like working in radio. So what I do in radio, I do promotions and events. We go out to events and we promote the station. We interact with fans, listeners, kind of get the crowd hype. It's a really fun job to have. I do it part-time on the weekends. I started back in 2019 and now I'm back again. So yeah, I'm super excited. So today's event is the Gasparilla Run. So it should be pretty fun. A lot of engagement should be happening today. So that's why I want to take you guys along with me on this specific shift, because there's going to be a lot of interaction. If you don't know what Gasparilla is, if you can compare it to something, it'd be like the Mardi Gras for Tampa. The big Gasparilla event is in January, but kind of throughout the beginning of the year, they have different like small events. And this event is just the 5K run. So it should be pretty fun. I'm excited to do it. I did the junior one last weekend, so it was like a bunch of kids doing the run instead of the adults today. So yeah, it should be fun. Take you along with me. I'll film as much as I can. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions about like what it's like working in radio, or just like if you're looking to get into it, if you have any questions about it, let me know. So it'd be kind of fun. So I haven't seen a video on YouTube kind of doing like what it's like working in radio as like a promotions assistant. So yeah, it should be fun. So yeah, let's get on to the video. Okay, so I always carry a bag with me when I do shifts, because I'm in Florida, you never know. I always have an umbrella, and then I have my little like tripod selfie stick for when I take pictures for the station. I have a pouch to put my stuff in, and then I also have sunglasses, and I'll pack like a snack in here, as you can see. You just never know. I like to be prepared. So yeah, this is my little bag that I hover around with me during every shift. So like I said, my shift starts at 6 a.m. I'm the first one here. No one's here yet. It's currently 6 o'clock, so you know people should be showing up soon. So I'm just gonna wait in my car for the rest of my coworkers to get here, and then we'll go upstairs, get everything situated, and then head out. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of talk about the things that I couldn't film, because obviously I'm working, so I can't film everything. So what we have to do is we go upstairs to the station, and then once we get inside, there's a little cubicle. And in that cubicle, they have different bins for all the events that are going to be happening that weekend. So you pick your station that you're going to be working for, and then the bin that's for that day for your shift. So you pick that bin, and then you go through it to make sure you have everything inside that. And typically what's inside that bin is like prizes that we give away, just different things that we need, like zip ties, scissors, like little things like that are in that bin. And on the bin, they also have a checklist of the things that we need to bring for the event. So typically it's like your tent, make sure you have your backdrop, all those things. Sometimes we bring speakers, games, and stuff like that. So at the bottom is that checklist. And before we leave, we have to check off everything on that list before we head out. And then once everything's checked off, we head to the event. And always on that sheet, they have where we're going, what time we need to be there. Everything is going to be on that white sheet that they give us. So we head to the event, and then we call the contact person. They tell us where to set up. So we set up the stuff. For this one specifically, it was kind of like half and half. So we were half at the tent and half kind of walking around getting pictures. So I'm going to show you some clips from that event, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. So let's get on to that. So once we're done with the event, we pack everything up, head back to the station, unload, do a recap sheet, upload the pictures, and then we're out. So it's pretty easy. Working in radio is actually really fun. People assume radio is just people on air, but there's so much more to it, and what I do is so much fun. Like, we literally get paid to have fun. Okay, so I don't know how much you guys do know about radio. So in Tampa, in the city, or every city that you go to, there's different media groups, and for example, there's iHeartRadio and Beasley Radio in Tampa. I work for Beasley Radio. And under that Beasley Radio group, there's different stations that you can work for. Before COVID, everyone was assigned to a certain station and you only worked that station. Before COVID, I worked just for Wild 94.1, which is like the hip hop pop of today's music. You have other stations within that. So you have like country station, you have a rock station, you have a Spanish station, you have like the 80s throwback station. And coming back into radio this year, they kind of switched it up. So you work for all stations now, not just one station, which I actually really enjoy. So I'm not just around the same station. I'm actually getting to experience different cultures and just different types of music and different crowds and different people. So it's really cool being able to experience all stations now and not just one. Yeah, so that's just kind of like an overview of how radio works when it comes to different stations. I know when you listen to the radio, there's like so many different stations that you can listen to. But yeah, they're under one media group and you have several stations under that media group. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and kind of got a little bit of the inside of what it is to work in radio. I know when people think of radio, they think of just being like on air, but there's so much more to radio. On air for me is probably like 15% of radio, and the other percentage events and promo, and like you have corporate. So there's so many different compartments to radio. So I just wanted to give you a glimpse of what I do. Like I said, I do events and promotion. The goal and my dream is to be on air at some point, but you have to work your way up for that. And I'm enjoying the process and I'm enjoying being where I'm at. Radio is a really cool job to have if you're into music and things like that and interacting with people. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything, comment down below. I'll be happy to answer any questions. If you work in radio, shout out what station you work for, what city you're in, like all that good stuff. I'm in Tampa. Shout out to Tampa. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great week and see you next time.